Hey there guys, welcome to my walkthrough of the June 2017 AQA Foundation GCSE Maths Paper 3, which is a calculated paper. I'm going to put lots of useful stuff down in the description, including my playlist with every AQA Foundation paper walkthrough. Be sure to check it out. As I say, lots of other useful things down there too. Okay, let's do this. Okay, question 1 wants us to circle the lowest of these temperatures. Okay, so we got two negatives. So negative is already lower than positive. Now the bigger the actual number, the lower the actual value when we're talking negatives. So it's minus 7. 2 wants us to circle the expression that is 4 times bigger than n. So we got n add 4, so that would be 4 more than n. So like 5 is 4 more than 1, so that's not it. We got 4n, which means 4 times n. 4 times 1 is 4, it's 4n. Cool. Circle the fraction greater than 3/10. So your calculator can help you out here. Fractions are not easy to compare when their bottoms are different. So if we convert 3/10 into a decimal, it's 0.3. If you don't know how to do that, put the fraction in, press equals, and then press the SD button. Now if we do that for 1/3, we would get 0.3 with a little dot above it. Now that means 0.33333 forever. 0.3 recurring. That is bigger than 0.3. So that is our guy. Okay, number 4 wants us to circle the value of 2 to the power of 5. Again, your calculator can do that. If you put in 2 and then press X, you got this little button with an X with a little white box. Press that, and then you can put 5 into the box and you will get 32. 2 to the power 5 means 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Cool. 5a wants us to simplify a times a times a, add b, add b. So, be careful with the signs. A times a times a means a cubed. And then we got add b, add b. So b add b is 2b. So it's a cubed add 2b. Part b wants us to simplify 5 lots of x add 3 minus x add 2. So we need to expand the bracket. So 5 times x is 5x. 5 times positive 3 is add 15. Then we got minus x add 2. So 5x minus x is 4x. And then we got 15 add 2, which is going to give us add 17. Cool. Okay, question 6. So this one is 4 marks. So 12 cards numbered 1 to 12 are put into 6 pairs. Each pair has a total. We want to complete the table to show the pairs and their totals. So 1 has been done for us, 1 and 2. We can see the total is 3. So we are adding the two numbers together. So we need to make 9, 11, 14, 19 and 22. Now, what we're going to need to do then is first of all, let's write down all the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so for a question like this, if we start at the top, there's more than one way that we could make 9. So what we need to do is find a total that we can only make using one particular pair. So we know we've used 1 and 2. So cross them out as we go. So when it comes to making 22, using the numbers that we have, we can only do it one way. 10 add 12. So we're going to put 10 and the 12 there and cross them out down here. Now 19, well, again there's only one way now that we can make that, and that is by doing 11 add 8. Next one, 14. So, again, there's now only one way that we can do that. It's going to be 9 and 5. Then we want 11. So, there's only one way we can do that. That is 7 and 4. Which means then that 9 is going to be whatever we're left with, 3 and 6. Cool. Okay, question 7. We've got a number machine, so we're putting in a number, timesing it by 3, subtracting 2, and that gets us our output. So we want to work out the output when the input is 4. So 4 times 3 is 12, and then we're doing 12 minus 2, and that gives us 10. Cool. Part B wants us to work out the output when the input is minus 4. So, minus 4 times 3 is minus 12. Minus 12 minus 2 is minus 14. Cool. Question 8. Okay, so we got here is information about the goals scored in some hockey games. Each game has 4 quarters. Okay, so we got the goals in each hockey game. We've got quarters along the bottom, number of goals up the side, and the key tells us that dark grey is home goals, light grey is away goals. Part A says which quarter was the mode for away goals. So away is light grey, mode means most common. So we can see the biggest light grey bar was the second quarter. Okay, then part B, we're told there were 10 games. Work out the mean number of goals per game. Okay, so the mean is going to be the total goals, can't spell, total goals divided by the total number of games. Okay, so we know total number of games is 10. Okay, so now we need to work out the total number of goals. So we got 4 add 2, which is 6. Add another 4 is 10. Add 8 is 18. Add another 8 is 26. Add 7 is 33. Add 9 is 42. Add 5 is 47. So there were 47 goals in total. 47 over 10 is 4.7. Cool. Okay, then part C wants to know in total how many more home goals were scored than away goals. Okay, so we need the total home and total away. So home is dark grey, so that's 4 add 4 is 8, add 8 is 16, add 9 is 25. So there were 25 home goals. Now we know that there were 47 goals altogether, so that means there must have been 22 away. Now 25 minus 22 is 3. Cool. Part D. Rob says more home teams must have won because there were more home goals. Is he correct? Give a reason for your answer. So, Rob is not correct. He is saying that they must have won more games. So, the answer is no. The reason is that we don't know anything about the particular scores. It might be that every home goal in the bar chart was scored in one match. So they might have won one match and then lost the other 9. So I'm not going to write it, but that's the reason. Cool. Okay, question 9a. List all the factors of 30. So, factors are numbers that divide another number exactly. So, do these in pairs. We got 1 and 30, 2 and 15, 3 and 10, and then 5 and 6. So the next one to try on the left would be 6, but we got 6 on the right. That tells us we've got them all. 9b. A factor of 30 is chosen at random. What is the probability it is a 2-digit number? Okay, so there are 3 2-digit factors. There are 8 factors in total, so it's 3 out of 8. Cool. Okay, question 10. Each shape below has an area of 24 centimeters squared. We want to complete the missing lengths. Okay, so with a rectangle, the area is base times height. So our base is 6. So 6 times the height has to equal 24. So the height is 24 divided by 6, which is 4. Okay, then we got a triangle with a height of 16, and we don't know the base. So with a triangle, now this is one of the formulas you need to know. It's in my formula video, of which you can also get a PDF down below or from that video. Check it out. So the area of a triangle is base times height all over 2. Now here then we know the height is 16, so we know 16 times the base over 2 is equal to 24. Why have I written A then? Now 16 over 2 we know is 8, so 8 times the base is equal to 24, so the base is 24 over 8, which is 3. Cool. Question 11. A television channel shows 12 minutes of adverts every half an hour. How many minutes of adverts does it show from 5 AM to 11 PM? Okay, so 12 minutes in half an hour. So that means in a whole hour it's going to be 24 minutes in 1 hour. So what we then need to know is how many hours are there between, now be very careful here because we got 5 AM and 11 PM. So 5 AM to 5 PM is 12 hours. And then 5 PM to to 11 p.m. is 6 hours. So altogether it's 18 hours. There's 24 minutes every hour. So we now need to do 24 times 18, which gives us, bear with me, that gives us 432. Cool. Question 12. It wants us to put these probabilities in order, starting with the least likely. Okay, so a least likely probability is the smallest. So all of them are in different form. So what we need to do is turn them all into the same form. So I'm going to go for decimal. So 44% is 0.44. 1/4, now if you don't know this, your calculator can turn the fraction into a decimal and then multiply that by, oh no wait, we want decimal. So 1/4 is 0.25. 0.404 is 0.404, and 4/10 is 0.4. Now when you've got decimals and they have a different number of decimal places, so here 0.404 has 3 decimal places, causes a lot of confusion, I know. Make it so that they all have the same number. So we can just put zeros after decimals and it doesn't change anything. Okay, so hopefully now we can see 0.250 is the smallest, so it's 1/4. Next, it's 0.400, so that's 4/10. Next, it's 0.404, and then 44%. Cool. Okay, question 13. So a circle is drawn on a centimetre grid. Cool. Draw a tangent to the circle. So a tangent is a straight line that only touches the circle once. So something like that. Okay, part B. Grace works out the area of the circle. She works out that the area of the circle is more than 9 centimetres squared. Why must Grace be wrong? Right, we are on a centimetre square grid. So that means the lengths are 1 centimetre. That means the area is 1 centimetre squared. Now we can see this circle lives inside a 3x3 square. So the circle is inside a square with area 9 centimeters squared, so it must be less than 9 centimeters squared. Cool. Okay, 14. 14A, so the front elevation, side elevation, and plan of a solid are all the same as shown. We are asked to write down the name of the solid. So, solid means 3D shape. This is a square, so what 3D shape looks like a square when you see it from the front, side and top? It's a cube. Cool. Part B. The front elevation, side elevation and plan of a solid are all the same as shown. What's the name of the solid? So it's a circle no matter where we look at it from. So it's like a ball, it's a sphere. Cool. Okay, question 15. Show that there are exactly 5 3-digit cube numbers. 3 marks. Okay, so a cube number is a number set to the power of 3. So, you can use your calculator. 1 cubed is 1, 2 cubed is 8, 3 cubed is 27, 4 cubed is 64, so we don't care about any of those. 5 cubed though is 1, 2, 5, 6 cubed is 216, 3 forgot how to count. 7 cubed is 343, 8 cubed is 512, 9 cubed is 729. Those are all the 5-digit ones, because then 10 cubed is 1000. Cool. Okay, question 16. Triangles ABC and DEF are similar. That means corresponding angles inside the triangles are the same. The sides are connected by a number called a scale factor. Now you get the scale factor by dividing a big length by the corresponding small length. So, part A wants us to work out the value of x. So, x is there. Now the corresponding length is 9. At the moment, that's no use. But we know this length is 6, and this length is 3. So the scale factor is 6 divided by 3, which is 2. So, that tells us that to get from the length of the small one to the big one, we multiply by 2, or to get from the big one to the small one, we divide by 2. So x is 9 over 2, which is 4.5 centimeters. Part B wants us to write down the size of angle y. So angle Y is here. It's the same as this angle here. So when they say write down, usually that means you don't need to do anything clever, the answer is in front of you. So it's 53 degrees. Cool. Question 17. CD and PQ are straight lines of length 12 centimeters. For part A, CE to CD is 1, 2, 2. We want to mark point E on the line with a cross. So, bit of a strange one. Well, we know that CE to CD is 1, 2, 2. Now we know that the line is 12 centimeters long altogether. So CD is 12. So in the ratio, how can we turn 2 into 12? We multiply it by 6. So we do the same to CE. So 1 times 6 is 6. So CE is 6 centimeters long. So we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in point E is there, slap bang in the middle. Part B says that PR to RQ is 1, 2, 3. Mark point R on the line with a cross. Okay, so very slightly different this one. In part A, we were given the ratio between the left of the line and the right of the line, and the left of the line with a point somewhere in between. Here, we're going P to R, so P to a point somewhere on the line, and then 2 in the ratio from that point to the right end of the line. So let's, for this one, let's just say we're the line P, Q, and R was here, such that it was 1 centimeter, and then RQ would be 3 centimeters. Altogether though, that would only be 4 centimeters long. We need it to be 12 centimeters long. So we need to multiply these lengths by 3. So PR is 3 centimeters, RQ is 9. So R is 1, 2, 3 centimeters from P. Okay, question 18 is 5 marks and a bit of best buy. So a shop sells 2 brands of batteries. For brand A, you can get a pack of 8 for £3.60, and brand B, we can get a pack of 6 for £2.94. We are told 1 brand A battery powers a toy for 5 hours. 1 brand B battery powers the toy for 5.5 hours. Which brand is better value? You must show your working. 5 marks. Okay, so this is a tricky best buy question, to be sure. So, first of all, what we can do with each brand is work out how many hours of power we get for the toy from each pack. So for brand A, we are going to get 8 batteries, and each one powers the toy for 5 hours. So 8 times 5 hours is 40 hours. And that means then 40 hours of power cost us £3.60. So we can work out what 1 hour of power costs by dividing by 40. £3.60 divided by 40 is going to give us 0.099p for 1 hour of power. Okay, let's do the same for B. Okay, so here we get 6 batteries, and each battery lasts 5.5 hours. So 6 times 5.5 hours is 33. So we get 33 hours of power for £2.94. That means 1 hour of power is £2.94 divided by 33. So that gives us 0.089. So that means then brand B is 8.9p per hour, and brand A was 9p per hour. So it's incredibly close, but brand B is 0.1 of a p less per hour. So brand B. Cool. Okay, number 19. The value of x can be 2 or 5. The value of y can be 3 or 12. List the possible values of x, y. Okay, so x, y could be 2 times 3, which is 6. It could be 2 times 12, which is 24. It could be 5 times 3, which is 15, and it could be 5 times 12, which is 60. Cool. Work out the least possible value of x minus y over x. Okay. How many marks? 2. Okay. So, we could trial and error this, but for the fraction to be as small as possible, we would want the top to be as small as possible. So the way that we're going to do that is if we have x as 2 and y as 12. So that gives us 2 minus 12 over 2, which gives us minus 10 over 2, which gives us minus 5. Cool. Okay, number 20. So we are told an exam has 2 papers. Neil scores 33 out of 60 on paper 1 and 75 out of 100 on paper 2. Work out his percentage score for the exam. Okay, so we need to know the total marks for the 2 papers, which is gonna be 60 out of 100, which is 160, and his total score is 33 out of 75, which is 108. So, as a fraction, he got 108 over 160. Now, to turn that into a percentage, put that into your calculator and multiply by 100, and we will get 67.5%. Cool. Okay, question 21, better ratio. So purple paint is made by mixing red paint and blue paint in the ratio 5 to 2. Jan has 30 litres of red paint and 9 litres of blue paint. We want to work out the maximum amount of purple paint Jan can make. Okay, so this is a classic type of question where you're making something and you're going to run out of one ingredient for the other. So let's write the ratio so we know we need red to blue in the ratio 5 to 2. Okay, now we know that Jan has 30 litres of red paint. So let's see what happens if he uses or tries to use all of his red paint. So there'd be 30 there. So how have we turned 5 into 30? We've multiplied by 6. So we would have to do the same to 2 litres of blue. So times that by 6, we get 12. We got a problem there, he doesn't have 12 litres of blue paint. So we can't do that. What that does tell us though is that we are going to be able to use all of the blue paint. So how do we turn 2 into 9? Well, 9 divided by 2 is 4.5. So we times 2 by 4.5 to get 9. So we have to do it 5 as well. 5 times 4.5 is 22.5. So we're going to mix 22.5 litres of red with 9 litres of blue. Altogether, that's 31.5 litres. Cool. Question 22. This shape is made from 2 triangles and 4 congruent parallelograms. Congruent means exactly the same. So we got 2 statements that we need to say must be true, can be true, or can't be true. So part A, the triangles are equilateral. Okay, so equilateral triangles have 3 same side lengths. Now we do know that these sides have to be the same because they are the same sides of parallelograms. We don't know though about the bottom length. So for this one, it could be true. Okay, then part B, the triangles are congruent. Okay, so these 2 triangles are formed from being between the same 2 parallelograms. So they do have to be exactly the same. So they are congruent. Okay, 23 says the length of a pipe is 6 meters to the nearest meter. We want to complete the error interval for the length of the pipe. So, an error interval is the range of values that the actual length could be before being rounded. So for the lower bound, we need to think what's the lowest, smallest number that would round up to 6. So that would be 5.5. Now for the upper bound, we use the smallest number that wouldn't round down to 6. So that would be 6.5. So I've got a couple videos on these, I'll put them down below. Okay, then part B, the length of a different pipe is 4 meters to the nearest meter. Ollie says the total length of the 2 pipes is 11 meters to the nearest meter. We want to give an example to show that he could be right. Okay, so let's do the error interval for pipe 2. So we'll call the length of this one M. So the smallest number or the smallest length that would round up to 4 would be 3.5 meters, and for the upper bound, the smallest number that wouldn't round down would be 4.5. So we need a length of each pipe that adds together to give us 11 to the nearest meter. So we could say this top pipe is 6.4. So we could have 6.4 meters, and then this bottom one could be 4.4 meters. Now that gives us 10.8 meters, which is 11 meters to to the nearest meter. Cool. Okay, 24. A, B, C, D and E, F are straight lines. So we got some angles going on. Ava assumes that AB and CD are parallel. What value should she get for angle Y? Okay, so she's assuming that this line is parallel to this line, and we want to work out angle Y. Okay, so angles between parallel lines. Well, we know that 2x add 10 is a corresponding angle to 3x minus 20. Now, corresponding angles are equal. In maths, if things are equal, then we can form equations. So we could say that 3x minus 20 is equal to 2x add 10. Now, we can solve that for x. So let's first of all sort out this 2x. So we take 2x away and we get x add 20 is 10. Sorry, x minus 20 is 10. Add the 20, x is equal to 30. So now that we know what x is, we can actually work out 3x minus 20. So 3x minus 20 is equal to 3 times 30 minus 20, which is 90 minus 20, which gives us 70 degrees. So this angle is 70 degrees. Now y and this angle lie on a straight line. Angles on a straight line add up to 180. So we know that y add 70 is 180 degrees. So take away the 70, y is 110 degrees. Cool. Okay, then part B, we are told, in fact, AB and CD are not parallel. Angle W is 60 degrees. What effect does this have on the size of angle Y? Does it make it bigger? Is it the same? Does it make it smaller? We must show working to support our answer. Okay, so just clear this up. Okay, so this time then, we know that W is 60 degrees. Now W and 2x add 10 are opposite angles. Opposite angles are equal. So we can say that 2x add 10 is equal to 60. Take away the 10, 2x is equal to 50. Divide by 2, x is 25 degrees. Now that we know what x is, we can work out this angle again. So 3 times 25 is 75. minus 20 gives us 55 degrees. Now again, y and this angle are on a straight line. So this time we know y at 55 is 180. So y is 180 minus 55, which is 125 degrees. So it's made y bigger. Cool. Okay, 25. There are 720 boys and 700 girls in a school. The probability that a boy chosen at random takes French is 2/3. The probability that a girl chosen at random studies French is 3/5. Work out the number of students in the school who study French. Okay, so for the boys, we need to work out 2/3 of 720. So your calculator can do this. Put the fraction in, so 2/3, and times it by 720. Now that is going to give you 480. Do the same for the girls. So for them it's 3/5 times 700. So 3/5 times 700 is 420. So the total students studying French are 480 and 420 is 900. Part B wants us to work out the probability that a student chosen at random from the whole school does not study French. Okay, so for that we need to know the total number of students in the school and the number that do not study French. So the total is 720 and 700, which is 1420. Now we know that 900 study French, so the ones that don't study French are 1420 minus 900 is 520. So the probability is 520 over 1420. We don't need to simplify it, our calculator can do it anyway, so that's fine. Okay, 26. Circle the expression equivalent to x squared minus 4x minus 12. Okay, so they're all in brackets, so let's put it into brackets. So with a quadratic like this, we need two pairs. Now each one has an x. Now we need two numbers that are multiplied to minus 12. So the only way that we can get a minus 12 is if one is positive and one is negative. So let's put a plus and a minus there. And then we need to end up with a minus 4x. So these two numbers need to add together to minus 4. So if we put 2 there, and a minus 6 there, minus 6 times 2 is minus 12, minus 6 add 2 is minus 4. So, this is our guy. Cool. Okay, then the final question, inequalities. I'll put my inequality stuff down below. So, how are the whole number solutions to A and B different? Okay, so in this top one, we've got 3x is greater than or equal to 3, but strictly less than 18. Now, to get x on its own, we divide through by 3. So we get 1 is less than or equal to x is less than 6. So from A, x can be, it's allowed to equal 1, but not allowed to equal 6. So x can be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now if we do the same with B, we get 1 is strictly less than x, which is less than or equal to 6. So in B, x can be, well this time it can't be 1, it can be 2, 3, 4, 5, and this time it is allowed to be 6. So that is how they are different. Okay guys, that's the paper done. Hope you found it useful. Give us a thumbs up, get subscribed. Good luck in your exams. Take it easy. Take care.